Welcome to the CFG Gamecast. This is a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream new episodes weekly and release on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, subscribing on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/CFG Games, or on our YouTube at the CFG, or go to our main website, freaksofgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today, I got my two awesome co-hosts. I got Pop in the second seat. What is going on, Pop?
Nothing much. Went back to my first week back at work, and it was a pretty good first day. I think the students are just kind of, at least the sophomores, are kind of jarred that they have to be back.
I bet.
I actually don't really know what's wrong with them. The juniors and seniors are like alive as always. Yeah, I know Spitty's laughing, but I really don't know what's wrong with them.
This is like,
I don't know. Maybe they're just dreading because last semester we're talking about American popular music, and then this semester it's music from antiquity all the way up until 1800 exactly. And I know they're just like,
I think I know what's wrong with them. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like maybe it's just they're at that part where like when you go to a curriculum and like especially when it comes to history, and then it's like the Industrial Revolution, and then after that it's the Industrial Revolution, then the Civil War, and then between after the Civil War to then it's just a lull state. Maybe that's where they're at right now, is that they're at the lull state right now, and when it comes to the music history. I mean, that's all I can think of.
Maybe because music history 2 isn't as bad, but music history 1, I don't know. I know we'll be fine once we get to the Baroque period, because that's when you get Bach, and then after Bach you get into the classic period, so you get Mozart and Beethoven, early Beethoven, and Vivaldi, all of them. Okay. They might be okay once we get there, but I don't know, because this upcoming week we're going through the medieval period, and I've included some fun readings where you have this one scholar works on how metal bands have been incorporating medieval aesthetics, like the music aesthetics, into their work. So I'm trying to keep current things as we talk about the past, so they, their mind doesn't go over the limbo. But outside of that, is first week back. I'm hoping the semester flies by. Been gaming again, practicing for Back to Black, the annual Black History Month GDQ event under Black in a Flash for next month. My run is on Friday. That Friday, I believe. It starts on Thursday. I know my run's on a Friday. At 6 p.m. Once I get the exact time, I'll let y'all know next week. But I'll be running Warriors Abyss, Smitty and I's favorite game. That's, looking forward to an absolute cheat code. Yeah, he blows through. You can get through the first 3 bosses without summoning anybody. He's too strong.
Oh, really?
He's too strong.
And they refuse.
They're not going to nerf him.
And they refuse to nerf him. They'll just be like,
no, they're not going to nerf him.
That's freaking hilarious.
They're not going to nerf him.
That is hilarious.
And I'm not even using him. I'm using Rachel, who's also OP. But if you get the right build for her, she can bleed through bosses. But like Ryu, like he doesn't even need to summon anybody. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, what do you mean? You use his Muso attack and then boom, they're dead. I'm like, okay, well that's but I like using Rachel because she can flip over enemies while shooting them. Looking forward into some new, you should definitely use her. I'm looking forward to some new things coming out soon. I think in 2 weeks. No. Nice. Yeah. 2 weeks, we have the Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC that's coming out. And then the week after that, we have Neo 3. So
that's right. Man.
Yeah.
I really hope I get keys for those two. I mean, I'm probably gonna give the key to Smitty so he can do a review for it. But the Dynasty Warriors, I'm not gonna sully my hands on Dynasty Warriors of all the shit I was talking about it throughout the past 20 years. I know you would appreciate it a lot more. Remember, dude, you and I talk about it all the time about me being negative about Dynasty Warriors, and then let alone because, like I said, if you played Dynasty Warriors 2, you played every single one. I mean, like that's I have always gone and had these conversations. I would be like, I'm like, you know what? I would have Smitty. Smitty would appreciate it more than I would. I would just be like, okay, cool. just let old dogs lie right there in itself. Hey, but Pop.
What?
You know who has the #1 Uncle Ben deck in Marvel Snap?
I don't know who.
It's the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Chilling. It's been good. We're getting back into the groove of things. There's a lot of people like work-wise because CES just happened out here in Vegas last week. So like there's a bunch of people in town and you know, this and that. I didn't go to the event or to the convention or anything like that. But, you know, people were coming through and whatnot. So it was busy. Gaming wise, got a little more Expedition 33 in. And then, you know, my college football league with some work folks as well. I haven't really been grinding too much. I got a little write-up coming here as well for this game that I checked out that is they had a demo release. So, you know, it was a pretty chill weekend. Got some Dynasty Warriors in. So, you know, anytime, I'm not going to lie, because Az was sick from like Wednesday throughout and then like, and like basically throughout the week. Yeah. But like she never had a temperature. She just had like a bad cough and whatnot. So, you know, we stayed at the crib. I may have played some Dynasty Warriors while in meetings. This may or may not have happened. But yeah, it was pretty solid week, my friend.
I could just see you in the meeting and then someone points you out. Then all of a sudden you got beat by Lubu and then you just screaming out, Lubu, no, or something like that.
No, people would know. People would know what I was talking about. Here's the thing. There was one dead giveaway. You could see the reflection off of my headphones. And like, it's a very colorful game. So like if somebody was really astute, they would notice like this son of a bitch is, you know, because like I'm looking off, but I'm looking at the meeting, but I'm looking straight like at the camera, but I kind of down. I'm playing the game here.
I can see Smitty using his Elgato prompter playing the game. So he's looking straight.
I tried that, but it's too small. It's too small. I was like, that's, you know, because then I'm making eye contact and
I can just see like the little mannerisms that you're doing while you're playing. You're just all like, you know, that kind of.
You have to have a dead face. You just have to have a dead face. I'm like,
I can imagine that. I would love to see that. Just to be like, oh, this bastard's playing something right now. He should be working.
Yeah, no,
that's funny.
It was good.
Good job, though.
It was good, though.
No,
yeah,
that's good.
So, what about you, man? How was your week, brother?
Oh man, so I've been getting. You know what's funny? This is actually, you may appreciate this, with you, but I actually was so close going back to trying out Marvel Snap again.
Oh man,
yeah, but
there's
I was like, no,
too.
I can't.
You can't. Why? I really like the Overdrive event. I got the new card as well.
There's just too many. There's too much of commitments. Well, first off, my #1 commitment's Nikkei, so I can't say no to Nikkei. Okay?
Yeah, so I forgot, dude. You are knee deep in Nikkei.
Knee deep in Nikkei. I am not like, I do the dailies, I do all this stuff, and I'm just, it's consistently. So like, because it's just, the story got me, dude. The story has me in.
No, I got you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been playing that, and then after that, they got Marvel Rivals, which just released Deadpool. So Deadpool's now officially out.
Right.
Yeah. And he's all different classes. You know, he's a tank, he's a strategist and he's a DPS.
Yeah, they did.
It's insane.
That is insane. So he just flexes. Yeah. He just flexes on whatever.
Yeah, well, you have to choose the one that you're wanting to be him to be, and then after that, you can. Then he also has a leveling up ability inside the game while you're playing him. So it's like, so he's a very, very like specific character. Like there's no other character that's like him.
Yeah,
in this game. So it's really crazy, really, really good. Really fun and it's melancholy, but so dealing with that. Then I was also messing with I just got a copy of the new Trails game, so Trails Through the Horizons. So I'm messing with that. Loving that game right now. And and also getting ready for a big announcement here in February. Can't wait till I get it out there because I've been working on the back end side, which looking forward to revealing all of it because that's why I've been just setting it up, man. It's like now I'm doing I believe next weekend is when we're going to actually start working on it officially. Nice. But I just can't wait till weekend when we're ready to announce it. So yeah, looking forward to that. So stay tuned on that one. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, so been busy as always. I know I can't really say it's never going to be busy because I'm always on the move. So we'll see how that's but it's been a good week though. So
nice.
But I know once again you don't want to hear me talk about the mysterious projects that I am doing here, and I don't want to leave you out hanging. So let's go through the normal rigmarole that we like to do each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic or discussion in the world of video games that happened in the previous week. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry itself. And we do not want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners on Twitch and on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there is something that you're wanting to add on whatever we talk about in any of the topics that we do today, by all means, type it inside the chat. We would love to talk with you and go from there. So today it is my turn to start it up. And if you don't know this already, Pop and I love to play fighting games. I mean, I'm not hardcore. I'm not the Daigo of any of the games anymore.
What are you trying to say about me?
I'm just saying, like, so, well, apparently Pop is it's still hardcore.
Well,
so
no, sorry. I felt the tags just like, listen, I have over 30 games that are just fighting games in my Steam library. In fact, I think it's pushing 50. I don't know. I don't want to know.
I'm saying we're fighting game connoisseurs. That's what I was saying.
We
play.
You said hard. You said hardcore, and I'm like, what are you trying to say?
We're not hardcore. We're not hardcore. That's what I said.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought I was being attacked.
I wasn't being attacked.
Listen, I'm just a casual that's a little too addicted to fighting games. That's all it is.
We are connoisseurs of playing fighting games. I like playing casually. Casuals are fun. It's like instead of playing sweaty, because sweaty just get really pissed off and stuff. But I do always like to get better.
I saw this one tweet where it's just like, I'm a casual player because I can first to 5 anybody whenever I want. Ranked players, you get one match, and if they lose, they leave.
I know.
I'm like, that's so true. You get to play as much as you want when you're casual.
Yeah, I mean, it's like because you have nothing on the line to lose or and whatnot. But most people, when they're playing seriously and stuff, and they're wanting to play for money, I mean, as well as they should, because they're professionals. It's like you can't really ever relax unless it's like you're lab working or something like that, where you're not taking it seriously. But yeah, so it is what it is. But that's just what that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But anyways, I digress. So there is a brand. So we know Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves has been out since last year. They just announced their season 2 DLC. It is now the official game of the year of fighting game of the year from the Game Awards. So they are adding they're adding 6 new DLC characters. They announced 4 of the 6 already. Kim Jae-hoon, who is the twin brother of one of the characters in the game, followed by Nightmare Geese, Blue Mary, Wolfgang Krauser, and 2 mysterious figures. Everyone everything of this announcement was good and all. Before you started, Smitty, pause it real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, well, I'll go with it. But but then they also announced 2 mystery fighters. They haven't announced the fighters yet. Most people are speculating it's going to be Kinshiro from Fist of the North Star. It would be freaking awesome if it is. I'll be I can't wait to if that's the case. Be awesome. But the cool thing is that they announced that these their DLC characters are going to be monthly released. So they're going to be a character each month for the next
Wow.
6 months, which is unheard of. I haven't heard of it like
pretty aggressive
a character rollout like that. Exactly. I know, right?
Yeah.
Very aggressive, which is really awesome. Everything on the announcement was perfectly done on this. I mean, give or take, if you cared about the cast that they're bringing back, what it's subjective to whatever it is. Now, that's basically the story, or is it? But basically, but everything was said the information was perfect. However, the execution was probably one of the worst executions I have ever seen or heard or even tried for. So so they decided to do this announcement through a rollout of a video trailer for the season 2. I mean, this isn't new technology. This is something they do all the time when they do a season 2 announcements for it. The only difference is that they did it full 100% AI. And because of this, the backlash has been so big in the fighting game community from this video. It's not even funny. Smitty has never seen this, so I wanted Smitty to check this out for the very first time. So you can start it up now, Smitty.
Yeah.
And tell me what, and I want your own personal opinion on that.
I can't believe this is AI, number one.
Yeah.
I saw something weird with the letters, or I don't know what that was.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah.
while you're seeing all of this, so now the biggest thing that makes the funniest things about all this is so many of the downvotes that they got about from this video. There's like the good has massively outweighed or the bad has massively outweighed the good from everything that they were announcing on this because of this AI, because of the AI that they were putting in on this deal. So I just think that I don't understand where this message is being lost to these big companies. SNK has no reason to go this route whatsoever. They are owned by the Saudi group. They spent already how much millions of dollars in their prize pools for a game that is not even in maybe I would say wouldn't even be the numbers of Street Fighter or Tekken or any of these other ones. It's at best a C tier game, I would say at best. Game is great, everything is good on it, but just the fact that they thought that they could get away with this with them to just save a couple of bucks instead of going through normal creators for this is insulting for gamers, and it's insulting for people who are insulting the intelligence of anyone that is watching this, because no one's going to say anything good about this whatsoever. And Smitty, since you don't even have a foot in the FGC community whatsoever, when you see something like this, what does this make you feel?
I mean, here's the thing: AI can't capture a community. It can't capture the heart and essence of a game. It could take the art, it could do the things and whatnot, and slap it together. But this is and it's weird because this has been happening for a few years, and it's not just in gaming and but it's specific, I feel like, to AI, and people are being sold on the idea of using AI, but the general public has generally not accepting or not accepted AI as a means. The companies have already made the investments. They don't want to pivot. It's an easy way to just throw out some stuff, again, because there is no heart and soul behind it. These are corporations, I feel like, that again, they're they've got shareholders, they've got people that they've got, and they're just trying to make as much money as possible. So it becomes it's this is, to me, one of those situations where it's like, look, dude, you got to read the room here, and you didn't think this was going to be problematic. I want to know who the person was that sold them on like this is gonna be a good idea. We're gonna save X, Y, and Z, and look at this. And like again, like look at AI. Look how good it's gotten though, too. You know what I mean? So, but people are also.
It doesn't look good to me though.
I mean, in terms of like what you can do, and from where it was not too long ago to being able to produce something like that, dude, is pretty incredible in itself, and it's scary because it is literally taking away jobs from people, and these corporations that should be employing these people are using these tools because they've been sold on these tools and how there was an issue that happened here with it was I can't remember the name of who it was, but it was like a photography thing, and they were having issues, and they announced it was hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's walking the middle. Uh-oh. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I understand that like what from what Smitty was coming up. What about you? What about you, Pop? What do you think?
So I came across this when I saw Maximilian's reaction on Twitter. I just saw a short version of it. It was right at the spot where like the guy's face pops up and then he like punches through the thing, and Max just like that I just watched. I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm about to go watch it myself. And I saw it, and I'm just like, it sucks because I'm really excited for the new season. Like we're getting a Fist of the North Star collab with Fatal Fury, and that's something that I was like not expecting, considering that we haven't had a Fist of the North Star game in God knows how long. And then for them to do this, I don't know. It's like, how do I describe it? SNK does so many good things, but then it gets overlooked because of all the BS they do behind the scenes.
It's funny. Actually, the best way to kind of describe it is kind of like what one of the posts, the very first post I see here, or the comment I see here on the Fatal Fury page. It says that when I'm in a shoot yourself in a foot competition and my opponent is SNK, and I mean it really it's odd because the math isn't mathing. It doesn't make any sense because like when a person, you see a company spending as much money as they do, you know and then they are saying they're going to shortcut instead of reducing the prize pool for a game that's probably shouldn't, I personally think is putting way too much money in for a prize pool for a game that doesn't have a huge turnout when you go to the tournaments and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's not not good to watch. I mean, it's great to watch. The stories of it is freaking awesome. However, it's like if money is that much of an issue, you're telling me that the biggest thing that you're wanting to do to promote your game is the marketing, is the commercial levels of the thing to promote the game itself, is where you're trying to put the cuts for it, like your artists and your stuff like that that should do these trailers. I mean, I bet you $1 million are $1 million that it really turned off a lot of people with this. Are you okay? You okay, Smitty?
Yeah. Sorry. Like my shoulder locked up and like I had like a panic moment there. I'm good. Yeah. Dude. I just took I don't know. Yeah, I did something here and it's like all like messed up, but I was just like, oh, I like locked up. So I took an ibuprofen. I'm good. Snap. Yeah, my bad. Okay. But yeah, no, I was saying
it's all good.
It was like this company that was doing, and they accidentally released this like press release about them doing AI and like, they market to photographers to use as an AI editing tool. So like they've been collecting and using that stuff, and now like basically trying to cut them out. So I don't know. It was crazy.
But I mean, it's just like I just feel it's a little okay. By now, I can understand doing some of the testing the waters with AI when it comes to video and stuff like this. But the time in and time again, they should have more than enough like reasons for to not do this. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's so weird that it's like how, you know, when people are talking about the AI bubble, because it's just a matter of time for, you know, for people to be like, they're not going to accept what you're trying to feed you.
Mhm.
They should be at this at this point when it comes to this levels of creativity, like, you know, the creator factors of commercials, videos, and stuff like that, and trying to sell people into these things. Like, it's not going to work, or at least not yet, not
Right.
now. You know, I mean, it's so odd to me that they're still trying to do this, or trying to see if they're going to get away with this. It's like, but and what's going to end up happening? People going to be turned off on wanting to get your product, because I mean, that's what you're doing.
Mhm.
When you're introducing this kind of level of this level of AI, quite blatant level of AI itself. You know, I mean,
Right.
it sucks, because like, I mean, I'm kind of torn. Well, actually, I don't even know. Do you know if you have to pay for this, or is season 2 is a paid DLC, or do you?
Oh,
I'm assuming it is.
I think so. I don't
Mm.
Let me look it up.
know. I
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. Like, but like, overall, what do you think of the video though, Smitty? Like, did you like the commercial, the YouTube video?
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like I mean, it's just, to me, it just seems like kind of a hodgepodge of things. The art isn't consistent. You know what I mean? Like, it jumps around from like 3D to kind of like the cell shaded like
Mm-hmm.
look and stuff like that. It's yeah. I can see it. How did
I mean, I
they?
guess for
How did they? I mean, I feel like it does a pretty good job of hiding the fact that it's done by AI.
you think it did?
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like, what like, is there anything that like pushes out to you or like stands out to you that it's AI other than like some of the lettering?
Well, I mean, the people, I mean, the people
yeah.
itself look like it's like I mean, and this is okay, I'm gonna look at it at a point of, I don't know, I'm not familiar with the characters. All right,
I'm not. Yeah.
okay, I'll try to look at it in the glass of like, you don't, you have no, like I said, you have no skin in the game of any of it, any of this, so this is like no frame of reference.
Right.
But like, if I didn't know who these characters are, just the look of the characters itself, like when Geese Howard is sitting on his broken tombstone and stuff like that, looks really fake. I mean, looks really fake to me personally. The organ playing that Krauser was doing, that the guy that was playing in the organ and stuff,
Mhm.
was dumb. And then the cutover where it was supposed to be like Terry Bogard, like doing the eyes of Terry Bogard, and then Krauser back and forth. They basically used the same face, because Terry is not that old
Right.
comparatively to Krauser. I mean, oh, well, I get, okay. Now, well, that's me knowing who the character is, but they did use the same face. I think I think when you see the like the human factors of these like the character sprites that they have, I
Mhm.
mean, I immediately pointed, like, I was like, this is not real. This is AI. Like, towards this. I mean, some of the other stuff, like the, you know, the effects and stuff, I don't care as much, but but like the scenes, how they were how the camera was panning. Maybe it's just the editor eye in me though too. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
I am seeing,
Yeah.
I see a lot of these points of it, and I'm just like, what is this, man? You
Yeah,
know?
no, like, and I caught like the time code said 30, and I was like, that's not right. Like, that's definitely not right. Dude. Like, it's those things that I can spot. That's how I can tell it's AI. It's,
Uh,
yeah, I guess it's not like but I can see it, you know, when you point that out and stuff like that. And it is weird, like the jumping back and forth. I feel like if I had any kind of context to, I imagine if you know this stuff, you instantly would be like, this has absolutely no soul. This doesn't even look like, you know what I mean, the people that
yeah.
they're supposed to look like and whatnot. And it would definitely come across like, to me, I'm just like, but then it goes to like, yeah, that weird like cell shaded and like it's like
Well,
and like
yeah.
the bouncing, like that's like classic, like the rocking or the bouncing if I feel like it's classic AI stuff. And that's that to me is it's a dead giveaway.
Yeah, I know, but like they just need to be better at this. It just drives me. It just irks me that they're still trying with this nonsense, thinking that they're going to get a different outcome. They're literally just testing the definition of insanity. That's basically what it comes down to when it comes to these things, and it's just a shame because like I want Fatal Fury to be successful in its ways because it is a fun game to watch. It's a fun game to play. But when you're doing crap like this, and then you have so many good things, so many good attributes. You're saying every month there's going to be a brand new character that's going to be added into the game.
That's
You're
insane,
increasing the roster to 6 months. Yeah, 6 characters in the next 6 months, and that's not. And who's to say if there's going to be a season 3? If there's a season 3, it's going to be even more characters. So like I'm just like I think they're going the right path, but don't do stuff like this. Don't shortcut yourself.
Yeah.
You're only shooting yourself in the foot when you're doing stuff like this, you know. So anyways. All right, but who did we say was going to be you? Was it second? Was it going to be you, Smitty? I believe it was you.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Smitty, what do you bring into the table, my friend?
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about this thing that you've probably never even heard of. I can tell you that I don't remember it being a thing, but it is officially coming to an end. The Nintendo game vouchers. If you've never heard of the game vouchers, you're not the only one. Essentially, it was like a digital voucher that you basically could purchase for like $100. And you could then, use it to get the games. You'd save like $20 is how they were like touting it really. The intention, I mean, I understand it, but again, this felt like another way to try to get everybody onto a digital, buying things digitally and whatnot. And I feel like the community has been pretty clear about the fact that they want physical copies. So the fact they're, again, talking about forcing something that people don't want, this I feel is another instance. So they've decided they're going to take away the resources from the voucher program that is going to be ending on January 30th. Is going to be the last time that you can still purchase these vouchers and they'd be good for up to a year. So up to January 30th of 2027 or whenever you purchase it. Of course, there's a list of games that here's the other thing too, is like it doesn't include Switch 2 games, I believe. It is Switch 1 games. And then some of them can be used for Switch 2 upgrades. So technically, I guess Switch 2, but not really. And then you redeem the vouchers and whatnot. So they are discontinuing this. I didn't know that this was even a thing. It makes sense for them to not use resources to go into this program, even though it's and again, I don't know what kind of resources they're using, but clearly it was using something that people were like, over at Nintendo were like, look, we just, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, let's just get rid of it. So I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of it? Did you guys personally use it? I know Davis. I already know Davis's answer. He's a physical man through and through. So
don't talk to
he
me
probably spit in the face of game vouchers. He got one just to spit on it. And that's a screen.
I don't know what you're talking about. You think that you know me, but you have no idea because I actually did. I used it twice.
What?
I used it 2 different times.
Let's go. No way. Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm dead serious. I did it for Luigi's Mansion. I remember Luigi's Mansion 3 when it came out, and then I also did it for Pokemon. I want to say Pokemon Sword or Shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then I did it again with Pokemon Violet and Scarlet and Violet, and then something else. I forgot the other game I got. I think it was Mario RPG. Yeah, it was Mario RPG. That's what it was. So it was it's a good deal. I mean, I was thinking of it. I didn't really care much for the digital, and I didn't want to spend full price for the Pokemon at the time. That's why I did it.
Okay.
And
respect. Never mind. I'll shut my face.
No, it was a good, it was definitely like, I like, okay, I like digital is the last thing that I would definitely do. Absolutely, will definitely do. But if it's a justifiable thing, like for instance, like Street Fighter 6 was a better deal digitally than it was for me to get physical. And
Okay.
then I was like, okay, let me go with I'm gonna do it. And but like but if it's like an RPG and stuff, absolutely not. Usually, well, I guess that's not the case because I bought Pokemon and Mario RPG with it. But still, it doesn't matter. But mostly, if it's an RPG that I care about, but then I would do it. It was a good program. I don't know why they don't want to do it on the. Actually, I probably do. It's money. Has to be money for
Yeah,
the Switch.
it's always
For the
money.
Switch itself. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I no, I enjoyed it, and it definitely had a good run. I mean, it was there for a long time. I believe it was a good 5 or 6 years. I believe so for it to come when it until they announced that it's shutting down. I mean, did you use it, Pop?
I sure did.
Yes.
When I found out it existed, actually I found out through you and I used it that same day because
Dang.
that's how I ended up getting Tears of the Kingdom.
Let's go.
Oh, that's
That's
right. I
Yeah.
do
wild.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yes. Smithy, you just out the
Okay,
window.
apparently I just missed out. Apparently I'm the asshole.
Hiding
Yeah,
under
I
a
didn't even
rock,
know
man.
about it, dude. I had no idea.
No, it was a great. No, it was a super good deal. I mean, like
Dang.
this is what it was like because you were getting 2 games for $50 a piece. I mean,
Yep.
like
Yeah, yeah.
and you're getting new games, relatively new games, and I was like, yeah, I can't say no to this. I mean, it made me want to get. That's what kind of got me back into Pokemon was this deal, because yeah, because I was like, oh, okay, let me get Shield. Shield's only $50, and then let me get something else, and I can get Luigi's Mansion 3. Which, by the way, Luigi Mansion 3, one of the most underrated games. You need to play that if you don't have it on Switch. If they have,
I've
I
never
hope they
played
have a
it.
Switch 2 enhanced version. Yeah, you need to play it. You definitely need to play it. It's a real fun game, and I think that would definitely be up like Lincoln and as his alley. I think it would be a good
Nice.
family game for y'all to play.
All right.
But yeah, so but no, it sucks to see it go, but you know, all good things come to an end. I mean, this is it's the previous generation. They've been quite clear that it's not for Switch 2.
Mhm.
So there so
Yeah.
it's so I understand that it's just a matter of sunsetting something that's going to be anyways inevitably going away, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you should. Yeah, I mean, is it too late to get it, or is it? What
You
did
have
say
till
they have for the
January
last one?
30th to purchase them still.
Yeah. What I
Yeah.
would suggest though, Smitty, is maybe look into what they because it's specific games. It's not all
Yeah.
games.
Yeah,
They have like a
exactly.
library of games to choose from.
Is there like a
I
list or
would
something like
consider
that,
that.
I imagine? Or some sort of I could probably just
Uh,
look it up.
Actually, I can find it while I look it up right now. Hold up.
Yeah.
But
So no, that's good because yeah, that's crazy. I did not know people were using it. I just heard about it. And I was like, damn, I was like, I had never even heard of this. I wasn't sure if people were using it or not, but apparently people are using that. And you know, that stinks. That
wow,
stinks.
actually, I might use it again
I'm gonna do it
because
again.
dude. Okay, so look
And
at this. This is the
they're gonna be
list.
oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it. What were you
I was
gonna
gonna say they're gonna be updating, they said as well, like that game list as they get closer. So
Oh, so there's gonna be more
I think there's
things they're
gonna be
gonna add to
more.
the list.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so like, dude, Metroid Beyond is on here. Metroid Prime
Yep.
4 is on here, but this is all for the Switch 1.
Right.
But like, I think there's some games that are that you can do the upgrade for free. But even if you do the upgrade for free, it's still cheaper for you to get it this way than what they even have. Hold up, dude. They have like 50 something. They have 50 games on here that's on this list.
That's a lot.
So no, you should look. Yeah, you should look
Yeah.
it up. It's on Nintendo's page. I might
Okay.
I might get some. Yeah, I might have to take some. I might have to take a look at this. Really good. But yeah. So no, rest in peace on this. Well, it's not dead yet. We have the end of the month, so
Yeah.
definitely check it out. Check it out. Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably the one I'm looking at right now, but I would like to get a physical copy of that. But we'll see. Anyways, I digress. Well, thanks to Smitty bringing this to my attention.
Yeah,
when I don't
absolutely.
need it. All right. Well, let's close it up. Pop, what do you bring into the table?
So apparently, Psy Games decided to open up a AI studio. They made the announcement on their uh, Japan-facing social media site page, but with people being able to translate things on websites, that obviously wasn't going to fly with all the artists and creators that are uh, all against generative AI. So they
Mhm.
have written out a statement. It says, to all our Side Games fans and supporters, over the past few days, we received numerous comments expressing anger and disappointment from many of you. This was because we released a simplified announcement in Japanese concerning the founding of Side Games AI Studio Incorporated without addressing any of the current problems and social debates surrounding generative AI. We sincerely apologize for the concern we've caused. We would like to take this opportunity to state that art produced from generative AI isn't used in our products. Furthermore, we won't implement generative AI into our products without prior notice. We hold in the highest regard those who love games, as well as the dignity, passion, and heart of the creators and artists who act as the architects of gaming culture. The art for all current side games and other products is crafted from the technical know how and manual work of many of our staff members. Once again, we deeply apologize for our beloved fans, or for causing our beloved fans much grief and anxiety. We at Side Games will continue to honor creators as well as champion free expression of all people and all that stuff. What people pointed out in this post was literally this line, and it says, furthermore, we won't implement generative AI into our products without prior notice.
Mhm.
It's funny to me.
That's, yeah.
Oh God, dude, it's just like, so it's like you're. I mean, it's like, what is there to say at this point? I mean, we're kicking a dead horse at this point. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
they have a website for it already. It says that it was established to provide safe, secure, efficient access to AI technology, supporting creators in their endeavors and introducing new gaming experiences to the world. We aim to show the industry what creative minds can do when armed with the power of AI, bolstered by research, effective implementation, and proficient management. Now, I will say, while I understand the backlash, I think most people have to remember that Japan did recently pass out new laws. Diet actually like put the hammer down on AI last year. So
Mhm.
how they're using AI in Japan is going to be very much different from what we see from Western game studios. So it, while they did make this statement, um, I don't want to say, oh, put the pitchforks down. I would say, the pitchforks are technically not needed because if they screw up, they got to deal with the government.
Right.
yeah,
It's-
we're in a place when someone says the word AI, people are already going to think negatively to it. I
yeah.
mean, it doesn't matter where or what you're going to do. Like, I mean, like it's not the fact that we do not want AI. Period. AI is here. AI is here to stay. The only difference is that you we do not trust what your reasoning of you hyping it up. Like for instance, they're saying the reason why they're doing this is they're saying that to protect people, protect people's creators and stuff's visual things. Let's go back to the fact of why do you feel like you need AI to do that?
Mhm.
Like why do you
Yeah.
you decide to build a company that is specifically for AI, like AI to quote unquote protect. So something that we never really asked for or need is going to be is now created and stuff. That in general sounds nefariously shady. I mean, like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I understand that there are probably better guardrails against it in Japan. It's just like you just cannot trust what these people are using it for. I mean,
Oh,
that these people
absolutely.
that eventually is that that you're either antiquating yourself if you're just going to openly accept it if any other company is going to do it yeah, that's why pitchforks are always raised when someone says, oh, or if someone finds out, oh, heaven makes it worse if you find out that it was AI that did it. then
Yeah.
then it's like, it's like, okay, we're just going to like, what are we like, there, you're just not going to win. I mean, you're just, there's not a way, there's not going to be
Yeah.
any time where someone's going to just openly say, oh, that's cool that they used AI for this. No, it's always going to be a fight. It's always going to be a
Mhm.
fight
I mean,
for all of
yeah,
this.
absolutely. There's like how many jobs were lost from this, and I think some people, not all, are very confused when it comes to like basic AI, like
Hmm.
basic AI such as like the calculator in your phone. Like you type in numbers and it gives you things. It's so much better when people recognize that there's different types of AI and that the AI that they hate is generative AI, which is one thing I will say. At least Side Games was straightforward about the type of AI that people were upset about when
Hmm.
making this post. Unlike who was it? The devs for what's that game? They have a new game that's coming out and people are
Mm.
Oh,
upset.
Larian.
Yes.
Oh,
Whereas Larian were they were like, yeah,
Yeah.
we've always used AI, and they're like, what? I'm like, you guys do realize that devs do not want to sit and read through a bunch of code for 24 hours and like
yeah.
stay up late, right? Like,
Well,
please be so serious.
that's also a little different though too, because
Yeah.
Larian, well, what I mean, they're claiming what they used for AI was they were using them as place markers for their storyline, for their storylining and stuff like that. But
Oh yeah.
they removed it and switched out to a real deal of it. But then, and they're assuring that they're hiring people for it. The fact that like when they openly admitted to, like when the CEO openly admitted like there is a thing and the cause for it, and then the conversation, people were already seeing red because the buzzword was AI,
Yeah.
was AI itself. And I think that, like, I don't think we're right now in a place where we can have a simple, like, a conversation without someone saying we're going to light your car on fire if you say the
Right.
word AI right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, absolutely not. It's and as someone who works in education, like it's interesting to see how AI is talked about there versus like in the gaming industry. Because over in education, it's just like, yeah, AI is good for outlining and things, but it can't help you all the way. And a
Hmm.
lot of times AI gets information wrong. Like, um,
Hmm.
I told my students they had to do like an impersonation letter, or they were writing a letter as if they were one of the composers from one of the centuries we were talking about. And I'm like, you can try and use AI to write this letter, but some things are gonna be wrong. Like if you write yourself as Brahms and you don't talk about how you burned your letters, I'm gonna assume you use AI because that needs to be written in the letter of why
Mhm.
you
That's
burned
funny.
all your drafts of your works.
Yeah. What do you think about all of this, Smitty?
Yeah, it's not surprising. They're using it. People have been using it for years, and they'll continue doing it. I think it's a matter of again how it's being used, and people, especially within the gaming community, I feel like are quick to jump on something and want to throw the pitchforks up without completely understanding the applications of it and the different uses for it. So it's not, like you said, it's not going anywhere. It's only going to become more and more prevalent in these creative mediums. It's just a matter of again how are it's or how is it being used. And again, you're gonna have to look at these big companies that are using it because they're gonna look to maximize profits first and foremost. So they
Yep.
Hmm.
may throw out the PR answer, but let's not forget the bottom line is the bottom line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's well, like I mean, do I trust side games on this? I don't. I mean,
Oh
just by
no,
default, I
absolutely
don't.
not.
I mean, there's no way you can trust anyone that's going to be saying that this. Hey, we're going to make a studio. There's going to be 100% AI. And it's like, okay, well, there's a lot of alarm flags running on that. I mean, so I mean, we'll just see how this is going to go. I mean, I'm sure there is going to be. I if now if they're gonna say we're releasing our first like gotcha game through this studio, then I would be like, y'all are on crack if you think that this is going to be successful, because people are going to fight back on this one because like as far as what we're seeing, AI is not being is being like brought up in every nook and cranny and stuff. So good luck on them on that. Hopefully they do have hopefully they have a good transparent idea of what they're going to sell to the public, but
Yeah,
it is what
because
it is.
it looks like their AI thing is geared towards their gacha stuff. If it touches anything Grand Blue, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I actually might crash out. I literally might crash out.
If it touches anything, any sorts of Grand Blue whatsoever, are we talking about just the fighting game or just talking about period?
I got gifted Relink, and once I play that, I'll let you know. But right now, anything Grand Blue, because I feel like I'm really gonna like Relink. But anything
Relink
Grand
is
Blue,
fun. Yeah,
yeah.
I would like Relink. If it's like a cheaper version of Monster Hunter. If you like Monster Hunter, so.
I do like Monster Hunter.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, so this is gonna be
Perfection.
Fun. Perfection. Nice. Okay, well, folks, thank you for listening to the CFG Gamecast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. As always, we will be back again next week with a whole new set of different kinds of topics and stuff. But if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We do release it on all podcast services, so there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Ooh. Guys, also be sure to go check our website, confreaksgeeks.com, for some awesome latest content and stuff. As always, we got some interviews and reviews coming up here in the near future. So once again, this is Davis, Pop, and Smitty signing out. Y'all, take it easy.
Deuces.